this case, it's very important to explain to your students why you've decided to flip your classroom. When I first started teaching about 15 years ago, I was told not to defend my teaching styles to my students, and I still agree with that. But in this case, on the very first day when they come in, I show them some slides about why I think flipping is the best thing for them. I also show them student feedback. Because I've been flipping for a number of years now, I have students that have written things about why they prefer flipping, and I share that with the students. I also share with them how they can best perform in a flipped classroom, and most of that comes from recommendations from other students. So in this case, I think it's very important that you explain why you've decided to take the flipped approach to a classroom. We found that 3/4 of the students would prefer to take a flipped classroom given the same instructor. There were 3 main reasons, they said, for deciding that they would prefer a flipped classroom. The first one is flexibility in learning. They liked being in control of how they learned, when they watched the video content, how often, whether they rewatched it. They liked to have flexibility in learning. The second thing they said, which is related to flexibility, is that they really enjoyed being able to rewatch the videos. If they fell asleep, they dozed off for a minute, they weren't paying attention, they could realize it, just like when you're reading a book and you sort of fall asleep. You can go back a few pages and catch yourself up. You can't do that in a live lecture. They really like that. And the third thing they said is they really like the interaction with the faculty and the students in the class time. Especially in a large engineering classroom, they don't always get that interaction. They felt more comfortable asking questions privately to an instructor rather than in front of a large classroom of 80 or 90 students. Those are the 3 things that students preferred: flexibility in learning, rewatching the videos, and being able to interact with students and faculty in the classroom.